In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a slip knot, which is one of the first things you'll learn when you're learning how to crochet or knit, and it's something that you use in most of your projects. I'm going to show you 3 different ways, 2 of them using just your hands and 1 of them using a crochet hook. So what you're going to want to go grab is some yarn, worsted weight yarn or size 4 yarn. There it is. Medium weight, worsted weight 4 yarn is suggested for learning how to do knitting or crocheting. Red Heart Super Saver is usually fairly cheap or just off-brand, from a craft store or something is fine too. But so, getting into it, the first method I'm going to show you, this is considered the short end of the tail. And this is the long end of the tail of the yarn. And the long end is just what's connected to the skein. So what you're going to do is take this shorter end of the tail, leave a little bit of space, grab the longer end, take the shorter end, wrap it around once. You give myself a little more space, excuse me. Wrap it around twice. Pinch and hold. Take this back yarn, pull it up and over the front of the yarn. Now grab the new back yarn, pull it up over that front yarn and off of your finger, and then pull. Now you got yourself a slip knot. Let me do it again. So leave a little bit of a tail, hold the longer end of the yarn, wrap around twice, hold the smaller yarn tail, pull the loop from the back to the front of this loop, hold it, the yarn from the back up and over that front one and off your finger, pinch and pull. I'm going to do it one more time because I want to be thorough and hopefully you can get it. Take the shorter end, make sure you leave a little bit of a tail, hold it with these 3 fingers, wrap it around your pointer finger twice, once, twice, hold on to that shorter tail. Don't do this too tightly. You want to make sure the yarn is loose. Then take the yarn from the back, pull it up and over the front loop, hold, yarn up and over the front loop, and then your finger, pull off and pull. And that gives you a slip knot. And ideally, from what I was taught, you'll want the long end of the tail to be the one that adjusts. It's not a set in place rule, but that's just the way I've always done it. Okay, method number 2 is a loop method. So you take your shorter yarn, make a loop kind of big so your fingers can go through it, cross it over the long yarn, put your fingers, pointer and thumb through the loop, hold on where they intersect so it doesn't come undone. Grab the longer yarn, pull it through the loop and let go with the other hand, but hold the ends of the yarn, pull through. That gives you a slip knot. Okay, again, make sure to leave a little bit of a tail. Take the shorter tail, bring it over the front of the longer tail to make a loop. Pinch right here where the 2 yarns cross over. Take your thumb and your finger, kind of twist and pull the longer tail yarn. through the loop. Okay, one more time. I hope this one makes sense. So take the yarn with the shorter tail, but leave a little bit of a tail. Hold the yarn in the palm of your hand, that might help. Cross over the short tail yarn in front of the long tail yarn, kind of pinch. Make sure you're leaving a loop big enough for your thumb and your pointer finger to go through. Twist or turn and grab that longer tail, pull through the loop. Now grab the two, let go of the loop, but grab the two yarn tail ends and pull. Okay, I hope that one makes sense. Now, a method with a crochet hook is very similar to the method I just showed you. We're going to put the yarn over the hook, take the shorter end, cross it over the longer end, grab, it's like a two-handed deal, pinch right where the shorter yarn crosses over the longer yarn over, pull through, pull these two ends to tighten. Okay, let me see if I can do that again. Or I can do it again. All right, take your hook, yarn over, short tail goes from the back to the front, kind of pinch so that it doesn't come undone. Twist your yarn or twist your hook around to grab the longer yarn, pull through, let go of the loop and pull with the other two lengths of yarn, and ta-da. All right, one more time. Hook, yarn. Sorry, so you'll take your hook and have your yarn shorter tail go over the hook. Yarn it over the hook, pull the yarn over the hook. Sorry, my words got weird there. Pull the yarn over the hook, crisscross in front, kind of hold that part in where they crisscross. Take your yarn over with the longer, pull the yarn over the hook, the longer part of the yarn, pull it through the hoop or the loop, and pull. And that is those are three ways of how to make a slip knot. And the slip knot, like I said earlier, is just one of the first things you will learn to make when either knitting or crocheting. So I hope that I was able to clearly explain these for you. If not, I can make another video going slower. But thank you.